Well, good evening, good afternoon, patriots, Americans, fellow Christian brothers and sisters. Well, it's been one hell of a week for Trump. Stock market crashes, stock market rises. Over 70 countries, actually I think maybe close to 100 countries now, waved the white flag and surrendered to Trump. So now the tariffs are on pause for 90 days. Give them a chance to come clean. Let's make a fair trade deal. Otherwise, I slap me back with the tariffs. And they will make a deal. Because the other one that didn't come forward was China, which Trump put a 125% tariff tax on them. To which China's response was to raise their tariffs. As our stock market booms, their stock market crashes. And right now they have a major problem. We control their economy, contrary to what people believe. We have the infrastructure and the willpower to be self-sufficient, and they know it. And if they lose us as a trading partner, as a buyer, they have no economy. So it's a matter of time of when Xi Jinping says, all right, you win. You win. And it's about time we put the vice hard on that country, because for years they've been doing nothing but stealing technology from us, patents, manufacturing, and selling it back to us. Government infiltration, bribery, stealing secrets from the military, buying farmland. The hell with China. There are several ways to conquer the world, and you gotta admit how they were doing it was pretty slick. Although if you've been awake for a while, you can see what they've been doing, even though the news media won't tell you. This began under the Bush 41 administration, and of course Clinton let the floodgates open, man. Los Alamos and everything. My goodness. The Chinese military managed to almost compete with ours in a matter of short time. But China was so desperate, they went to Australia and said, hey, join us in the fight against the American tariff thing. To which Australia said, no, dude, we're getting a much better deal for the Americans. You're on your own. That's just one example right there. And today, we find out that the federal deficit is the lowest in over 5 years. So you can thank the evil Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Doge for that. As the stock market today went back up almost 600 points after losing 1,000 yesterday, after getting almost 4,000 the other day. So I told you for months this was going to happen. You're just not going to change an entire system and not go through lots of roller coaster rides. You can't prop up the stock market with a bunch of printed money, raise inflation, and pretend you have a booming economy. But still, we're still in the old system right now. Donald Trump needs the old system to get what he wants, to eventually get us to go back to a gold standard. And the gold standard is coming. The gold standard is coming. He's made it clear also he wants to use Bitcoin to help pay off the national debt, and use the Bitcoin economy also. Blockchain. So when does this happen? Who knows? Why did he throw the Rothchilds out? And then he announces that USA Incorporated, better known as the 1871 Organic Act, is gone, bankrupt. Go look it up. It was a bondage between us, the Vatican, and the See of London, the Rothschild banking system, that kept us enslaved. One day the history books will write that the greatest empire was not the Roman Empire, the Greek Empire, the English or French, or Napoleon, or the Qing dynasty. It will be the Rothschild banking system. These people did not have a country, but they controlled all the money and corrupted everything. It's kind of like the wizard in the movie The Wizard of Oz, behind a curtain, until Toto discovers who he really is. This is pretty much exactly what's happening right now. Yes, you are collateral. There's a reason why your name is capitalized on your birth certificate. You're part of a corporation, and you're part of collateral. Go look up the 1871 Organic Act, something you were never taught in school on any level. (1871) Organic Act led to the Federal Reserve, led to the IRS. And you'll find out that even though we're supposed to be under common law, we've been under maritime law because of the 1871 Organic Act. I know a lot of you must be scratching your head and saying, what the hell is he talking about? Go look up the 1871 Organic Act. Go down that rabbit hole. The Rothschild banking system is the greatest empire ever known to man. They didn't have a country or a military, but they managed to control everyone by printing fiat money. And when the corporation is announced as been dead, that means we will go back to the original Constitution. And Donald Trump will no longer be the 45th president, but the 19th president. I know what you're saying. This sounds strange. Go look it up. Told you about this. It was going to be very erratic. And between Doge, these trade deals, these tax cuts coming, once things start getting booming, Trump's popularity is going to be through the roof. And the people in the deep state are going to lose their shit, dude. I thought for sure we would have gotten a terrorist attack by now, but I'm telling you, it's coming. They need a big time distraction. That could be when we go to martial law. Who knows? People say April 20th, we're going to martial law. Listen, the people who are saying this know it's coming. In that movie Civil War, that was produced for a purpose. Anyway, your comments down below. What's your opinion like to know? If you got any questions, I'll try to answer them as best I can. I'll go look up the 1871 Organic Act. And you know what and you'll see what I mean. Keep the country in prayer. Keep Donald Trump, J.D. Vance in prayer. Keep all the good guys in prayer. We're still in the war, people. This has been a war. This has been a war for a very long time. It's been a different war. And it's been fought in plain sight in our faces. God bless you all. We'll talk to you later.